They say once you open the door to the other side, even just a crack, it never really closes again. A few weeks after what happened with Daniel, I started noticing things. Small things at first. Lights flickering in places they shouldn't. Cold spots in rooms that had no draft. Dreams that felt too real. But the next real incident happened when I moved into a new apartment, high up on the 12th floor. A fresh start, I told myself. New city, new place, new energy. The apartment had a small balcony with a view of the skyline. I loved that balcony. I'd spend evenings out there just watching the world go quiet. But one night, just after midnight, I stepped outside for some air and noticed someone standing on the balcony of the apartment directly across from mine. It was a man. He was just standing there, perfectly still, arms by his sides, staring right at me. At first I thought maybe he was just out there like me, maybe a neighbor who also liked the night, but he didn't move, didn't blink, just stood there, unmoving, staring at me. I gave a little awkward wave, nothing. I stayed out a few more minutes, then went back inside, told myself he was probably drunk or sleepwalking or whatever. I didn't want to dwell on it. But the next night he was there again, same spot, same posture, same stare, and the night after that. I started getting this tight feeling in my chest every time I looked out the window. I kept the curtains closed after dark. Finally, I asked the building manager about the apartment across from mine. I told her I thought the guy might need help or something. Maybe he was sick, or worse. She looked confused and asked me to point out which unit I meant. I showed her. She blinked and said, "That place has been empty since the fire last year." I asked what fire. She told me the man who lived there had jumped off that very balcony, late one night. No one knows why. Since then, no one's been able to stay in that unit longer than a week. I didn't sleep for 2 days after that. And just when I thought it was over, on my last night in that apartment, I had already packed to move again. I stepped out one last time. He wasn't across the way anymore. He was standing on my balcony,